This is the Photos and Video pane. You can see we can navigate through photos quite quickly. We'll tap on them to open them up into the full screen view, and you can swipe back and forth to go to the next or the previous photo. We'll activate the camera here. There's no shutter button to activate it, so it's the easiest way to do it is from that panel there. Just aim it, press on the screen, it'll take focus, and then take the photo. And we'll bring up the menu here and switch to video mode. We'll start recording right now. It just got focus, and now we're going to record a little bit of a video here, and we'll press the button to stop it. You can see the video we just shot along with that new photo are right here where they're easily accessible. We'll tap on the video icon to bring up the video itself. Just got focus, and now we're going to record a little bit of a video here, and we'll press the button to stop it. Of course, there's a music pane as well. You can play things right from here. Adjust the volume. Just click to change tracks. There's support for VCast Music Store. And of course you can always just jump into the Start menu and pull up the Windows Media Player, which is the standard media player that's been in Windows Mobile for quite some time. You can see the same two tracks are available. This is the calendar pane, relatively new to TouchFlow 3D. We have a month view right here. Click down here to get a day view. You can see there's that same appointment we saw elsewhere on the lock screen, and of course local weather as well. Settings menu has a lot of things for maybe you can recalibrate the screen or the accelerometer, turn on and off Wi-Fi or airplane mode, something like that. And mail setup. There's also the customized tabs, so you can disable certain tabs and very easily rearrange the order of other tabs just by grabbing the icon and pulling it somewhere. I'm going to cancel. And we're going to go to the last two panes here. We've got the weather pane, which is an extension of what you see on the first panel, except now you can move from city to city, add multiple cities. Nicely animated. And of course stocks. Looks like a bad day for Wall Street. Pull up details for any of the particular stocks and get charts. One day chart loading now over a Wi-Fi connection. We can switch to, say, a 3-month chart as well. Take a look at the Start menu. HTC has replaced the Start menu. This is not what you see in a standard Windows Mobile 6.5 device. In my opinion, it's much easier to use without the offset icons and everything that's in Windows Mobile 6.5 now. You can still get to that by turning off the TouchFlow 3D theme. Here's the full list of applications, alphabetically sorted, something Windows Mobile never seems to do, makes it very difficult to use. This is much easier. Nice scrolling on it as well. We'll go into settings just to poke around there a little bit. Hit all settings to get to the basic Windows Mobile setting menu. You can see this is what I was talking about, the offset honeycomb shaped icons. Really kind of difficult to use. Here's the themes, and this is where you would turn off TouchFlow 3D and turn on Windows Default, which I'll show you briefly just so you can see what it looks like. Not bad looking at all. It just lacks the functionality of TouchFlow 3D, but it is pretty slick. And as I mentioned, this is the default Start menu in Windows Mobile 6.5. Much harder to visually scan than the HTC version. And while we're here, we'll take a quick look at some of the other settings in the device. Go into System and go down to Memory. You can see how much RAM and storage is available. And device information should tell us about the CPU and things like that. 528 megahertz Qualcomm CPU with 288 megs of RAM. And there it says the 480 by 800 pixel display. Task Manager. You can see what applications are running, but as is typically the case with an HTC device, it's easier just to press on this corner here and bring up the list of actively running applications, and then you can just tap on the X to close them out. We'll pull up something in the web browser. Here's the Mobile Burn homepage. You can see the browser does a nice job of rendering the page. Page starts filling in pretty quickly, but it does take a while for it to get through everything and fully load up with ads and all the special features. While it's doing so, navigation can be a little bit jumpy, but you can see we can still double tap to intelligently zoom, and the text will get reformatted to automatically fit so you can read it. Much more convenient than the Windows Mobile default browser, IE6. Very capable browser, but it really doesn't do a good job of zoom control. From a usability perspective, it's far lagging behind Opera, which is what this is. If we hit this key down here at the bottom, it brings up the menu. We can go back to Bookmarks, and we can go to our YouTube channel, and you can see that there's no actual flash support in here, so you can't watch YouTube videos directly on the web page. Fortunately, there is a very nice YouTube client though that you can use for watching videos. And what we're going to do is we're going to back in HTC's menu, and we're going to add YouTube to the main Start menu so we can get to it more easily. Just from selecting it from the list, and now it appears down at the bottom. We'll load up the client just so you can see what a decent video looks like. We'll search on Click Review and see if we can find one of my Motorola Click videos that I recently posted. And that appears to be me. And you can see what the quality looks like. This is a HD video up on YouTube. Things are pretty sharp. Audio is very good. Really looks pretty nice. See, we've got some controls here, so we can skip ahead. Overall, quite an impressive video player. So that's my look at the HTC Imagio for Verizon Wireless. It's a very nice touchscreen handset. Not only supports EVDO Rev A data on Verizon's network, but also has 2100 MHz 3G HSPA data support for use in Europe, and quad-band GSM Edge for to ensure that you can roam just about anywhere in the world using it. Nice features like the television support, which costs $15 a month, admittedly, are key features on this device, which is going to sell for $199 after rebates. Really solid smartphone. One of the first Windows Mobile 6.5 devices out. Really pretty pleased with it. It's not as new feeling as it could be because TouchFlow 3D has been around for a while, but it is still a very solid device. So once again, it's the HTC Imagio for Verizon. I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.